Hello everybody, I got a quick little video for you guys today. I gotta go take care of some stuff, so I just wanted to put this out really quickly. Solana price outlook: whale accumulation diverges from future selling pressures. SEC grants commodity status. Um, what does that tell me? That kind of tells me institutions are going to continue to back crypto, and we're looking at a good little set of news before we start diving into a good little bull run. I think now would be a good time to kind of hop in to Solana, XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, anything. Set up some fresh long positions because unfortunately, bulls are always going to, whales are always going to control the market. So, with that said, they kind of need a catalyst to push them into moving the coin. So we're at a decent little dip here. We kind of broke support, which was sitting 130-ish. So we could be looking at a nice little uptrend there. I think we're at a nice little floor here. Especially everything that's been going on. There's been a lot of uncertainty in the market lately, so I think that we're looking at some sort of bullish news that could help out crypto in general. So let's take a look at the article real quick. Solana price outlook: whale accumulation diverges from futures selling pressure as SEC grants commodity status. We already said that. Solana's 90-day futures takers CVD shows momentum, traders distributing into strength rather than adding fresh longs in 2026. Spot average order size reveals whale clusters forming near recent price lows, signaling selective accumulation in a market weakness. The SEC has formally classified Solana as a digital commodity, reducing regulatory uncertainty and opening doors for institutional adoption. That's a big one. Reducing the regulatory uncertainty, opening doors for institutional adoption. Like I was saying, institutes are going to start backing, especially with everything going on. I think that's a good catalyst for everybody to note. Solana's ecosystem recovery, rising developer activity, and renewed DeFi traction are gradually restoring long-term market confidence. If you've been a crypto investor for a long time, market confidence doesn't really mean anything. You're kind of looking at the grand scheme of everything rather than short-term price divergence and whatnot. So Solana is drawing renewed attention as on-chain data reveals a sharp divergence between futures and spot markets. While whale accumulation nears recent lows, builds quietly beneath the surface. Futures markets continue to show growing sell-side pressure. So that's just people selling off volume, in my opinion. That's what that sounds like. Separate regulatory development has added further context to assets' long-term positions. Together, these factors are reshaping how traders and institutions approach SOL in the current environment. Whale accumulation, future selling create a split market. The 90-day futures takers CVD for Solana reflects a market that has shifted through several phases in 2024. Buy-driven momentum replaced aggressive sell-side dominance during stretches of that period. By 2026, however, the trend has reversed. Momentum traders are now distributing into strength rather than adding fresh directional longs. Again, it goes with the futures and selling off volume that I was talking about. Where we're at. The pattern aligns with late cycle behavior where leverage-driven upside becomes increasingly fragile. In contrast, the spot market tells a different story. The spot average order size reveals a reemergence of whale participation near the asset's recent price base, which was it's like an $89 floor I think we're looking at right now. Large order clusters have formed following a prolonged drawdown from the late 2025 highs. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the chart real quick. So we're at like $89, $90 floor right now, with a decent catalyst. I mean, it's not something that's really going to move the market. That would have to be more or less like a change in what's been going on throughout the world. I think that there's been lots of chaos recently, lots of just uncertainty in the market. That's why we've been seeing metals go down as well. Metals, everything. Because, I mean, there's just too much going on. We've seen wars, we've seen just a bunch of government BS that's been going on. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to bring this to you guys real quick. I have a lot to do today, so I just wanted to kind of get back into the game. I used to make some content crypto related about a year ago. Hit like 1,000 to 2,000 subs, so it's something that I've longed for doing for the past year or two. So I wanted to just hop back into the game. I'm not going to be like a Solana based channel. I know that a lot of people in crypto find their niche with whatever coin that they're kind of KOLing. So I just wanted it to be a kind of a base. I don't want to put out wrong information or give you guys misleading bias towards anything. I also saw something that might have been a little bit bearish in the article. Where were we at? Oh, where was it? Whoa, showing sell side pressure. So again, that could seem bullish, but to me bearish, but to me that might actually be a little bit bullish because volume's not just going to be straight buys. But it also sounds a little bit bearish because people might just be selling bags off that they've held through the recent dip because they try to catch a knife when everything was dropping, especially recently. I mean, we saw highs to 250. So if you've been holding since around that time, any sort of bullish momentum might have been a good relief for you to sell off. But again, I've been investing for years, so it's a year of bearish sentiment through a bunch of crazy uncertainty with the government and with worldwide conflict. That doesn't really bother me. I think, especially going into the election within the next few years, I think that's gonna. I mean, for me, the super cycle is not just for me, but the super cycle is every 4 years. So we saw the last one as Trump was going into office, and we saw Trump coin go absolutely bananas, which it hasn't done anything since, but except for recently. I mean, recently it did actually have a good explosion when everything was announced with Trump's dinner or whatever he had planned. But I actually do have to go, guys, so thanks for tuning in. If you're still watching, just hit the subscribe button, and we will get back shortly with some other stuff. I'm gonna make I might go over the XRP news. They had some MasterCard stuff happen. I might go over debt relief bot, anything that interests me or I find might interest other people. Anyways, you guys have a good day. I'm gonna head out. I'll see you guys later. Bye.